Hi everyone, Marcus Lopés here, and welcome to another episode of Black Sweater Talk. It's February, and January is done and gone, so 2019 is well underway. So I just wanted to check in and see how you're making out. Were you someone who set resolutions at the beginning of the year? Did you set some goals for yourself? How are you making out with those? Are you fully committed? Is everything going well? Have you faltered a bit? Or have you completely fallen off the wagon? It's challenging. Life throws challenges at us, curveballs. Things come up, and suddenly the goals we set, the resolutions we made, they've been tossed out the window. This week in Toronto has been, for me, particularly challenging because of the weather. We've hit, with the wind chills, temperatures of minus 35 and colder, especially as you head north of the city. That's meant that for my goal, one of my goals of 2019, which is to run 50 kilometers a week, almost dead in the water this week. I don't run outside when it hits minus 20 or colder, and sometimes even when it hits minus 17, I'm kind of become a chicken and I stay inside. So with the temperatures this week, that's really meant for me that I kind of had a choice to either not run, which I didn't want to do, or to go to the gym in my building on the days that I've been in Toronto and run on the treadmill. And I've tried to run on the treadmill, but not particularly, haven't been particularly successful at it. Because for me, running on the treadmill is one thing that I do not like. It doesn't motivate me, it doesn't inspire me, it doesn't hold my attention. You know, I've gone up there twice this week, and I'm going again once I finish this recording. I've gone up there with the intention of running 10 or 15 kilometers, and you know, after 5, I'm saying like sayonara. It's really hard to be running on something now stationary, because I've been running outside for over 10 years. So to run on something stationary, looking straight ahead at the pool that's covered in snow and ice, and listening to CNN or CP24, or having, even with music in my ears, or listening to a podcast, it just doesn't hold my attention. I get antsy, and I just know that I'm not into it. So I've had to accept the fact that this week I am not going to meet the 50 kilometer mark. I am still, might get to 25, because I think tomorrow is going to be a bit warmer and I'll be able to get out for a longer run, and I will do that. But it's just an example that there are challenges that we face that can throw us off our game. And as we're trying to make changes in our lives, and we're trying to grow as an individual and push ourselves, we need to remember that we need to be gentle with ourselves and not be discouraged. So if you know your goal this year, or a resolution that you set for yourself, was to exercise more, and in the last few days, in the last couple of weeks, you really haven't done that, don't be too hard on yourself. If you said you were going to write a book and you haven't started, or you said you wanted to record a CD and you haven't started writing the songs, or you said you wanted to open a business and you haven't taken those initial steps to, file the necessary paperwork, take a deep breath. Now, just start where you are with what you have, begin and move forward. Part of it, when we were looking to change and grow, and we're facing these struggles or the challenges, we just need to take a moment to dig deep. And we need to dig deep to find the courage, the strength to push on. Because this is all a part of the journey. It's all a part of changing and growing. And we have to remember that sometimes it takes just one small, actionable step to push through the challenges, to push through those valleys, and to bring about the necessary change and move forward to what waits beyond. And what waits beyond is who you dare to be. And my advice to you is, don't let the real you slip away. Keep pushing on. keep going after those goals you set, stay focused on the resolutions you made, and do what you can with the time that you have. Take it one day at a time, and be sure to let me know how you're making out. So it's Friday. If you're in the GTA or in the Eastern United States, stay warm, bundle up, and we'll see you next week.